Lighting for ECAT production provided by the Avery Lee Williams Family Foundation.
Welcome back to the ECAT studio. This is Easton News, and my name is Joseph Taft.
And I'm Jack Ryan. Today is Tuesday, September 16th, 2025. The Easton Police Department is asking for your help identifying the people on your screen. These two individuals are wanted in connection with an armed robbery that took place at Target on September 5th at around 8:30 p.m. Police say the male suspect told a loss prevention employee he had a gun and threatened to shoot him after stealing $400 worth of merchandise. The two fled the scene in a black Nissan Altima. They are believed to be involved in other shoplifting cases across multiple Target locations in Massachusetts and Rhode Island. If you recognize the individuals you see on your screen, please contact the Easton Police Department.
The Massachusetts Department of Public Health has confirmed that EEE has been detected in mosquitoes collected from Easton. EEE is a rare but serious illness spread through mosquito bites, posing the greatest risk to children under 15 and adults over 50. Residents are urged to take precautions, including using insect repellent, wearing protective clothing, and avoiding outdoor activity during peak mosquito hours from dusk to dawn.
Get ready to end the season on a high note at Easton's third annual Summer Music Festival, happening Sunday, September 21st from noon to 4 p.m. at Oaks Ames Memorial Hall. Hosted by the Easton Shoveltown Cultural District, this free event is packed with live music, food, art, and family fun. Enjoy performances from Spectrum of Sound, Shelly and Ian, and Steve Smith and the Nakeds, plus treats from Shoveltown Brewery, Deegs Food Truck, Sweet 16 Ice Cream, and more. Don't miss your chance to celebrate community and music as summer winds down.
Oktoberfest is coming to Easton. Join Shoveltown Brewery on Saturday, October 4th at 50 Oliver Street for a full day of beer, games, music, and family fun. Grab a fest beer, a fresh pretzel, and make your way through the beer garden in your best Oktoberfest attire. Yes, there's a costume contest. Enjoy live music as well all day with Kick the Keg from 4 to 7 and Puddle Fish from 7 to 10. Don't miss the O-Fest games from 3 to 4, including tug of war, keg squats, Stein hoists, and brat tosses. And there's going to be bounce houses and s'mores by the fire pit as well, starting at 4. There's going to be something for everyone, so general admission is $5, or you can go VIP for $17 with an official STB Oktoberfest Stein. Spread the word, and we'll see you there.
The Martin Institute for Law and Society at Stonehill College is once again welcoming senior citizens from the local community to take part in the Lifelong Learners program this fall, offering a series of 7 engaging lectures on campus. All sessions are free of charge and include a lunch served beforehand. On Thursday, September 25th at 1:30 p.m., the program will feature Jeffrey Boutwell, a writer, historian, and science policy expert with a 4-decade career spanning journalism, government, and in international research. He will present at Martin Auditorium discussing his newest book, Boutwell, Radical Republican and Champion of Democracy, which highlights one of the most impactful yet lesser-known figures in American political history.
Stonehill College's Lifelong Learners program continues this fall with a special presentation on Monday, September 29th at 1:30 p.m. in Martin Auditorium, featuring Chuck Hogan, a New York Times best-selling author, screenwriter, and television producer. Best known for his novel The Town, which won the Hammett Prize and was adapted into a hit film, Hogan will discuss his latest book, The Carpool Detectives, a true story of 4 moms, 2 bodies, and 1 mysterious cold case. This free event includes lunch beforehand and is open to senior citizens in the local community through the Martin Institute for Law and Society.
Last weekend, the Easton Lions held their annual car show at Southeastern Regional Vocational School. Let's see how it went.
Welcome to our second annual Classic Car Show, and with me, and I want to introduce is from Corsh America, and Scott
Ettenhofer.
Thank you, and he was our T-shirt sponsor this year. My wife Donna Cuna, who put up with me while we were running it, and my grandson Ben, and his friend Derek over here, who are helping in the judging going on there. So it's a great event. Great community participation, and I thank ECAT for being with us this day and enjoying it.
It's been pretty awesome. I think we probably have close to 200 cars here today. We were planning on like 100 last year. We ended up having like 135, so we realized we needed a bigger venue for the year 2. And yeah, it's great. I mean, been here since 8:30. Some people were here as early as like 7:30. But ton of cars, ton of people, really good vibe.
Be Inspired Together is hosting its 4th annual Spooky Series this October in Stoughton. The Scare Away the Stigma event aims to honor those struggling with mental health through a 5K kids fun run and mile walk. It takes place Sunday, October 19th at Halloran Park. Races will kick off at 9 a.m. Costumes are encouraged, and proceeds help promote access to mental health care. For more information or to register, you can visit beinspiredtogether.org.
Organizers are also inviting local businesses and individuals to take part as sponsors. Packages range from $25 tributes placed along the route to top-level $2,500 sponsorships with logo placement on race shirts and marketing materials. Sponsors will be recognized throughout the event, helping raise both awareness and support for mental health. To join the Spooktacular sponsorship group, you can visit beinspiredtogether.org.
Mark your calendars for a special musical experience in Easton. The International Singer-Songwriters Association is hosting a 3-part showcase series at Oaks Ames Memorial Hall. Shows begin at 3 p.m. on September 28th, October 19th, and November 30th. Each date features a stellar lineup of local and regional talent, including returning favorite Linda Marks and more. A $20 donation is suggested at the door. Every month, the Ames Free Library has events for people of all ages, so let's see what they have going on this September.
Hi, I'm Megan Tully, the Head of Reference and Adult Services.
I'm Marina Guo, Reference and Information Services Librarian.
It might be time to head back to class, but before we say goodbye to summer, we want to take a moment to celebrate all of the wonderful things that happened at the library in the past few months. We had over 500 readers of all ages registered for our summer reading program, and they logged over 400,000 minutes of reading. In between our Monday and Thursday evening garden performances, we had over 1,200 attendees. Thank you so much for helping us make summer a success. If you prefer to be read to rather than doing the reading, our Listeners Club is for you. Kids in grades 4 through 6 are invited to drop in for the Listeners Club on the 4th Tuesday of each month at 4:30 p.m. to listen to the beginning of a middle grade audiobook. Information on how to access each month's audiobook selection at home will be provided, as well as hard copies of the book for those interested in continuing the story by reading with their eyes. Coloring pages will be available for those who want to keep their hands busy while they listen. Feel free to bring a different quiet activity if you'd prefer to do something else. The first meeting of this new group will be on Tuesday, September 23rd.
Our monthly Teen Watch and Craft program continues on Thursday, September 18th at 5 p.m. Create a collage vision board while watching a movie. Teens in need of service hours for Scouts, Honor Society, or another organization are invited to join Hannah to learn about service activities available as part of our school year volunteers program. The program is open to students between the ages of 12 and 18. Stop by the Teen Den for an information session on Thursday, September 25th at 3:30 p.m. Can't make the meeting but still want to volunteer? Email teens@amesfreelibrary.org to learn more. On Tuesday, September 16th at 6 p.m., join Ellie and Ryan of Beyond Plastics for Plastic Pollution, Health, Climate, and Solutions, a compelling presentation that dives into the environmental, ecological, and human health impacts of plastic pollution. Discover how this global crisis affects our planet and our bodies, and explore meaningful solutions that can lead us toward a cleaner, healthier future. Spend a special evening with local author Mary H. Regan as she shares insights and stories from her powerful memoir, Life Flashes, on Wednesday, September 18th at 6:30 p.m. at Quisa House. Books will be available for purchase and registration is recommended.
After the break, you're going to hear about the next Easton 300 event.
And you'll get your 7-day weather forecast right here on Easton News.
Hey, are you a fan of history? If so, come for an adventure with me, your host Drew Daugherty, as we explore some of the most impactful events of all time. We talk about U.S. history. These events led up to the creation of the First Continental Congress. World history. The Allied forces consist of France, the United Kingdom, Russia, Japan, and Italy, and influential figures. The legacy of Martin Luther King is one of selflessness, and he never stopped believing in the equal and free America. You'll get my takes and opinions, so come along for a venture on Drew's Venture History TV. Check us out between your recently scheduled programming as well as on YouTube. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Sick of all the new shows and movies dominating pop culture? Well, have no fear, because Old Time Movie and Old Time TV are here, where we like to add our own flair.
There's a truck out front, and if we could just get the keys.
Man, are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Those are flesh-eating zombies. They upended our car, okay? We're lucky to be alive, especially Joe. I had to pull him out of the trunk, for crying out loud.
It's been a long day.
Also, make sure to check out the Radiocast, our accompanying podcast where we talk about what we've watched.
There was a lot of moments of just Mac on the raft going down the river, just internal monologuing over and over and over.
We show the classics and nothing but the classics. Well, except for the weird ones. Check us out on all our channels as well as our YouTube.
The Town of Easton is inviting residents to weigh in on the future of the community. A draft of the updated master plan is now available for public review and comment through September 24th. The plan outlines key goals for the next decade, covering everything from housing and economic development to climate resiliency and more. The public can read the draft and submit feedback by visiting the Planning Department's webpage at easton.ma.us/masterplan. Comments should be emailed to dped@easton.ma.us by September 24th. This is your chance to help shape Easton's direction for the next 10 years. Get involved and make your voice heard.
Phase 3 water restrictions remain in effect in Easton through November 1st. Even number properties may water only on Mondays from 5 to 8 a.m. Odd number properties are limited to Tuesdays during the same hours. Restrictions are in place to ensure supply while PFAS filtration is added at the Red Mill Road water treatment plant and rehabilitation work continues on the Bay Road storage tank. For more information, visit the Easton Water Division's website.
The Town of Easton has received its first payment from the National 3M PFAS litigation, a key milestone in ongoing efforts to combat water contamination caused by harmful chemicals known as PFAS. Easton joined the multi-district lawsuit back in 2021 seeking accountability for major chemical manufacturers. This initial payment is part of a larger settlement expected to exceed $2 million over time. The funds, combined with a $2 million ARPA grant from the Commonwealth, will support continued treatment and removal of PFAS from Easton's public drinking water, which has met and exceeded all Massachusetts DEP standards since 2023. Additional litigation involving other chemical companies, including ChemGuard, DuPont, and Tyco, remain ongoing. For more information, you can visit easton.ma.us or the Health and Community Services page.
Easton Shoveltown Cultural District is excited to welcome Easton artist Derek Simpson to the Art Co-op Gallery for the months of September and October. A meet and greet is planned for Saturday, September 27th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Art Co-op Gallery located at 50 Main Street in the historic Millie Packard House in front of the Ames Shovel Works apartments, and all are invited to attend. Derek is a photographer and graphic designer based in Easton, born in Boston and raised on the South Shore. He is the youngest of 3 sons, all of whom pursued careers in the arts. As a student, his artistic focus included drawing, sculpture, and mixed media.
Easton residents in need may qualify for help paying their property tax bills through the Taxation Aid Fund. Low-income senior and disabled homeowners can apply for financial assistance to cover real estate taxes for the fiscal year 2025. The fund is supported by local donations and the American Rescue Plan Act through 2027. Applications are available online and in person at Town Hall, Frothingham Hall, and the Ames Free Library. To donate, you can send a check to the Town of Easton with Taxation Aid Committee in the memo line, or you can give online at cityhallsystems.com. For more information, you can call 508-230-0604.
South Shore Habitat for Humanity is returning to Easton beginning September 23rd, and they're looking for volunteers to help build affordable housing. No construction experience is even necessary, just a willingness to lend a hand. Volunteers will work side by side with local families and staff to bring stability, opportunity, and home ownership to those in need. To get involved, you can visit the link below and sign up today.
The Easton Historical Society and Museum will host an open house on Sunday, September 21st from 12:35 to 4 at 80 Mechanic Street. This month's feature is the history of Hilliard's Chocolates, one of New England's most beloved artisan brands, now in its 4th generation. Stop by to explore local history and enjoy a sweet story that spans decades.
The Easton Select Board has established a new Stormwater Utility Steering Committee to evaluate the possibility of creating a Stormwater Enterprise Fund. The goal is to meet growing infrastructure demands and stay compliant with changing state and federal stormwater regulations. The committee will collaborate with the Director of Public Works to explore financial models and community impacts. If you're interested in serving, applications are due by September 22nd.
The Easton 300 Antique Car Show rolls into Borderland State Park on Saturday, October 11th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Guests can enjoy antique cars on display along with music, food, prizes, and family fun. The event takes place at 259 Massapauga Avenue in North Easton. It is a great way to celebrate the town's history in style.
Drivers in Easton should plan for delays on Lincoln Street as sidewalk construction gets underway from now through October 10th as part of the town's Complete Street program. The project will include granite curbing, asphalt sidewalks and driveways, and drainage structures with police details on site to direct traffic. While all properties will remain accessible throughout the project, motorists are encouraged to seek alternate routes to avoid construction-related delays.
Construction is now underway at one of Easton's most frustrating intersections. MassDOT has begun work at the corner of Washington Street and Elm Street as part of a major improvement project. The upgrades include realigning Elm Street, installing new traffic and pedestrian signals, and adding sidewalks and buffered bike lanes along Route 138. With safer crossings, improved drainage, and fresh pavement, the project is expected to enhance safety and flow in this high-traffic area. Drivers should prepare for detours and delays and are encouraged to seek alternate routes throughout this construction period.
Construction is underway on Belmont Street as Eversource contractor AGI Construction continues work on a major gas main project. Crews will be active Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. through November 2025. The work stretches from Easton through Brockton to Route 24. Drivers are advised to expect moderate delays, but all businesses in the area will remain open during construction.
Now it's time for your 7-day weather forecast.
This is your ECAT Weekly Weather Forecast. For most of the week we stay in the 70s, but we take a drive to the 80s by the end of the week, and Friday we might even hit it. Then come the weekend, it drops back down to 60 and low 70s. So it'll be a cool weekend compared to the end of the week. Then the start of next week we start to drive back up to 80. But it's another week with really dry conditions and no rain in sight. I'm Adam Crone. This has been your ECAT Weekly Weather Forecast.
Come back, you'll find out about some fun fall events.
And you'll get your Oliver Ames sports recap here on Easton News.
I wasn't always this way. But here we are. It's become an itch I can't quite scratch. A perfect dish I can't remake.
You got a boyfriend?
What were you thinking?
How about Saturday?
How about tonight?
Oh.
It's true. What they say.
I want you.
Say it louder.
I want you.
Louder!
Please!
The sequel just never tops the original.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, residents of Easton, friends and neighbors. This is Bill Ames, co-host with Priscilla Almquist Olsen of the Film Connection on ECAT now for over 20 years. We're very proud of that. And we like to interview guests from Easton who have been involved in the film business, actors, producers. We're very fortunate today to have a producer of a film.
Southeastern Regional Vocational Technical High School has launched a new after-school program to help address the shortage of referees in youth sports. Partnering with Good Call Officiating Academy, the 5-week pilot trained students to become certified basketball officials. Since May, 7 students have completed the program, with 5 now actively officiating games in local leagues. School leaders say the program not only prepares students for employment, but also builds professionalism, teamwork, and confidence.
The 52nd Annual Harvest Fair returns Sunday, October 5th at the NRT of Easton, bringing a full day of family fun. Enjoy live music, crafters, specialty foods, a silent auction, and the fair's famous caramel apples. The event also features games and activities for all ages. If you're a crafter looking to showcase your work, applications are available. Don't miss one of the community's biggest traditions of the year.
Easton's fall fitness programs are underway with a beginner-friendly yoga class at Frothingham Hall. Chair yoga is offered Mondays from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. and Wednesdays from 10 to 10:45 a.m. Yin yoga meets Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to noon. Both classes are open to adults 18 and older, with mats and equipment provided. No registration is required, and drop-ins are welcome with a punch card.
Married and engaged couples are invited to the Marriage Illuminated Date Night series at the Father Peyton Center in North Easton beginning Friday, September 26th. These monthly Friday evening sessions run from 6 to 9 and include childcare, so you can enjoy a relaxing evening focused on faith and connection. Attend one night or come to them all. The series is completely free. Register by September 15th for the first session. Sign-ups remain open throughout on the website link on your screen. If you have questions, you can call 508-238-4095, or you can send an email to mission@hcfm.org.
Join the Father Peyton Center in North Easton for an Italian Heritage celebration on Sunday, September 21st from 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. This free afternoon of remembrance, song, and prayer will feature cultural storytelling and music with Ann DeSanto, with refreshments provided. Hosted by Father Leo Pacelli, the event will be held rain or shine and welcomes all visitors. No registration is required. For more information, email mission@hcfm.org or call 508-238-4095.
Do you need to be CPR or first aid certified? Join the American Heart Association for a community CPR and first aid certification training on Saturday, September 20th, 10 a.m. at Frothingham Hall, 15 Barrow Street in Easton. This course covers CPR, AED, and basic first aid, giving you life-saving skills and official certification. The cost is $60 and space is limited, so register now on Rec Desk to secure your spot.
The Easton Community Engagement and Programming Department is offering co-ed floor hockey this season for children aged 4 through 9. This 9-week program will be held at Easton Middle School Annex Gym, with sessions taking place Mondays through Thursdays at either 4:30 or 5:45 p.m. The cost is $90 per child, and days and times will vary.
The Easton Lions Club will host its 25th annual golf tournament on Monday, September 23rd at Easton Country Club. Registration begins at 8:45 a.m. with a shotgun start at 10. The event benefits the Mass Lions Eye Research Foundation and local youth programs, scholarships, and community organizations. Entry is $135 per golfer, which includes dinner, awards, a cart, and 18 holes. Dinner-only tickets are $35.
The APCSM will host Dogtoberfest on Saturday, October 25th from 2 to 6 p.m., 1300 West Elm Street Extension in Brockton. Enjoy live music from Sean Medeiros, games, activities, and the Shelter Dog Contest at 4:30, where you can help crown the next king or queen of Dogtoberfest. Taster tickets include a 5-ounce glass and brewery samples, while designated driver tickets offer admission. Leash dogs are welcome.
Registration is now open for Easton's Co-Ed Wiffle Ball League, kicking off Saturdays from September 20th through October 25th at Keach Park. Kids age 3 to 10 can swing into the fun, with games starting at 1 p.m. for ages 3 to 4 and 5 to 6, and 2:15 p.m. for ages 7 to 8 and 9 to 10. The cost to register is $65, and you can sign up now on Rec Desk. This is a great way to get active, have fun, and enjoy the fall season with the community, and sponsorships are also available if interested.
Oliver Ames fall sports are just starting, but things are heating up. This is your sports recap. Boys soccer was able to come out of the week with a win and a tie to points in the win column. Girls soccer only had one game this week, but dropped to King Philip. Football held their first home game with a tough battle against North Quincy, but couldn't hold on, losing 20-15.
Volleyball continued their dominant ways, winning both games 3-0. Field hockey had a tough week, losing to KP and coming up with a 0-0 draw against Foxborough, while golf split their week, winning in Mansfield and losing against Canton at home.
Cross country opened their season at Mansfield, with both the boys and the girls having matching results, winning 22-36. This has been your Oliver Ames Sports Recap.
Thank you all for watching another episode of Easton News, and not sure if you caught this weekend, the Emmys went on, and many shows did very well. Adolescence won like 6 different awards. You had the studio did really well, so it seemed like a pretty good event.
How'd Easton News do?
Easton News, 0 Emmys, but we are definitely hoping that we can be winners next year.
What about Eating with ECAT?
Eating with ECAT, also 0, but we're working really hard, and I think that maybe next year, with a little bit more effort and publicity, we could bring that home.
About Topic Time? Even Topic Time?
Topic Time. I think people were talking about Topic Time. There was a little bit of buzz. No Emmys. But hey, there's still the Golden Globes.
This has been Easton News.
Lighting for ECAT production provided by the Avery Lee Williams Family Foundation.